Hey friends, welcome to this week's video. Sorry it's been a little delayed, just been a hell of a week for me, so I know you usually get these out in the middle of the week, but as a result I need to sort of catch up, so I will be shooting a few different reviews, at least all of the B-roll and the intros and outros this weekend, so I can sort of make some catch-up time and get a few out next week. So trying to get one out this week and this video that you're seeing here, as well as a couple more in the coming week. So hopefully we can get all those shots done and I can get those prepped for the week, just because work's been picking up with this new project and I gotta plan out for all these videos now. Anyway, the video that I want, or the topic that I want to focus on for this week was crowdfunding projects. And it seems to be a drunken, guilty pleasure of mine. And what I mean by that is, a lot of you guys have been asking me, oh, like, how do I get my products? Do I get sponsored, or do I get paid to say a certain thing about certain headphones or certain devices? And the answer is no, I really don't. This channel is really just for my opinions on different devices, and people can't really pay me to say something good or something bad about a product. It's just going to be in my opinion. So everything that I get, or everything that you see on the channel, is either something that I was interested in and I bought, or I was interested and I was able to borrow from a friend or someone that I know. So that's all cool and that's conscious. Well aware of what I'm doing there. However, for crowdfunding, I generally don't opt into those things. However, there have been many mornings when I wake up in the morning from a night of drinking, and I see something in my inbox that says that I contributed to a Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaign. And yeah, and at that point, to me, I just like, subconsciously I wanted that somehow. So let me see why. So then I just let it go. I just roll with it, and then I wait for things to come through. It doesn't happen very often, but I mean, there's 5 in this video, so it happens enough where I have some constant stream of random stuff coming in months later. So one of those things, the first thing that I did opt into is the Tula mic. And this little guy is so attractive. It's super, super pretty. And I'll put some B-roll in here to show you just how pretty it is. But the reason why it was really interesting to me is the creator was actually quite, I guess, free in giving sound samples, and it sounded really nice. It was slightly warm, and it didn't need any sort of screen or anything. It seemed pretty well constructed. So I thought that this might be cool when I start traveling again, because it is smaller than a Zoom recorder, and it doesn't require power like one of these hot mics that I use. And I think at that time they were doing campaigns around 120, 130. Especially if you got in the earlier versions of that campaign, and there was just a lot of good features on it that I liked. I liked the fact that it was powered by USB-C and I could plug that directly into my computer. So again, that saves me from bringing converters and other things along in my backpack for trips. It's also onboard recorder, so it doesn't require any power. It's very much like my Zoom, but at literally like a fraction of the size. And I thought it was just gonna be cool for mobile recording, as well as like maybe doing a mobile podcast, or just getting any sort of things like that. But the other awesome thing is that it can also use with labs, so I can kind of use it like as a side recording unit and get more intimate and like clear sound in like windy situations or situations where I'm outdoors. And I thought that was really cool. So it just seems like a very versatile mic, small package, easy to carry around. But I think that what's going to be interesting is that 130, it was kind of a no-brainer for me, especially if it came out with the audio samples, or it sounds like the audio samples that were provided to us in the videos that he shot. However, I think the retail price right now is 200. That's starting to get a little bit pricey, because that's starting to get in the realm of some of the intro level Zooms, as well as like it's the same price as, or it's a little bit cheaper than this mic that I have here, which is the Lawton Audio 220, and it's been my favorite mic that I've been using so far. But yeah, I mean, obviously you need an XLR and an interface with this one, like, so it's more complicated, but like for like, these are about the same price. So I'm just going to see how well that they perform against each other. So that's something that I will bring up, but I thought that this is super fun and interesting. So the next product I actually have, and it's actually on the back of my phone, and this is in a tripod. Let me show you. So yeah, it's this guy, the O Snap Grip. I think it's their second version. I did have their first version, but this one is supposed to have some improvements. So let's get into what I like and don't like about it real quick. So yeah, the O-Snap grip. It's something that I had before, and I think theirs was more like the slap bracelet before, where they kind of just snap together. This one is a little bit different. It's a little bit more sophisticated and way skinnier. It has a much smaller footprint, and it has similar features, like I can rotate it and get it any orientation that I like. However, I do think that there were some things that I missed from the old design. So the old design was longer, it was taller, but it did allow me to slide up and down. So especially with these new phones that are so tall, it was kind of nice to have that slide. But now I'm just stuck down here, which isn't terrible. I can still reach with it on, and it's relatively secure. I do like the fact that it is secure like that, and that the stand is a little bit more flexible. You do have options to do different heights. So you have your fallback height, or you can do the bottom one, and it should stand up a little bit straighter. So you have some optionality with that, and I think it's been very good for me, like especially when using it in like the shower, because I can just have a place to put my phone, and I don't have to worry about it falling. The other good thing is that the magnet behind it is pretty strong. So as you saw in the video that I had in my bonus room, I could just stick it to anywhere that was metal, and it would stay. So it's great for like working out and having that podcast up there, because then I don't have to worry about like a weight falling on it, or I don't have to worry about like where am I gonna put it. I can just stick it on any sort of metal railing, and it'll be fine. So like, and the magnet's pretty strong. I'm not even sure if you can hear me, but like, what? Yeah, see? It works. But I think the things that so I do miss the whole like being able to slide up and down, but I think one of the things that I've noticed is that there's more fatigue on this one than the old version. The old version was just a ring, so it fit in fine and I could rest my hand, but like I think over time, this thing is kind of it just compresses against your finger, and there's just a little bit of pain point. And even after stretching it and all that sort of stuff, there is some sort of like clamp fatigue that happens with this new O-Snap. So it's not ideal, but again, this is actually great for like taking photos, just because you have that added security, especially with these bigger phones. And it's something that I use as my backup if I don't want to use my normal case. So especially if I'm going on a trip or something, this O-Snap grip is pretty cool. So not one of those Kickstarters that I regret at all. So we talked about audio, we talked about mobile phone devices, and let's just move back onto cameras, because cameras are something that I use a ton. In a previous video, I think one of my Whack Wednesdays, I did bring up a company called Free Designs, and they had this like rotatey lens holster thing, and I thought it was kind of dumb, just because like, again, anyone that would need that is probably an event photographer, and it just doesn't seem to fit the need, especially if you're trying to get shots out pretty quick, just because every time you switch a lens, you kind of got to change your settings. However, I would say that they don't have all terrible products, and this one is one of those things that piqued my interest immediately. And essentially what it is it's a cam strap that you can actually mold like a Gorilla Pod, and it'll stick like a tripod. And it's just the most interesting design that I've seen. It's not the most attractive camera strap ever, but the fact that you can do all those things is great. So let's look at the commercial thing. See, like, it looks kind of weird because it comes in two components like that, so it's not going to be the sexiest strap, as I think I mentioned.
What if you could bring your tripod without actually having to bring your tripod? And what if your camera strap was more than just a camera strap?
See, like, what? What? This doesn't make any sense to me. What did you do with the clip that made it all stick? I just want to play with this thing already.
The mission for the Conda strap is simple. Allow the user to point the camera in any direction without bringing any other tool than the camera itself.
Yeah, that vision Was that weird to you guys? That was weird to me. It's like usually that like the vision is like 4 words. It's like word 1, 2, 3, 4. This was like literally a paragraph, and they're like, "Let me present it to you one word at a time." That was the most mouthful vision I've ever seen.
The Conda strap is part camera strap, part tripod. It's flexible, just like a normal strap, but stiffens once the lever is engaged.
That lever I need to figure out. Also, this little portion here with the gauge out there, that's kind of like, I don't know, these openings. That'll be also interesting to see how good that is in terms of durability and like comfort on the back. We'll see.
Giving you endless possibilities. The next strap is made from a padded cotton blend with one smooth side and one rubberized side for extra grip.
Oh, so this thing comes in a bunch of different colors. I picked up the red one just because it's a little bit different, but I think it comes in black and gray as well.
There are 3 different settings. The semi-state allows you to manually shape the strap. The stiff state locks it into position.
See, like that's cool. Like I could just make my into a selfie stick. I mean, I don't do much of vlogging like that, but like the option is cool. Come on, guys.
And the loose state makes it easy to carry. The length is easily adjustable, so you can switch between neck and sling style in no time.
That's dope, that's dope.
The Conda strap can turn into a tripod anywhere, enabling long exposures and steady
Yeah, like that's so useful. Like again, like I bought a switch pod just because I needed that, but like this might replace that switch pod because that's just a lot more flexible and easy to use.
shots. Or turn it into a handheld rig and take your videos to the next level.
Like for real, like who couldn't use that? That's dope. That's dope. Like as long as it stays like, you know, as firm as they're saying, like that's dope. It's not a gimbal, but yo, having a handheld rig like that's gonna be dope for running around. Come on. Literally like a better Gorilla Pod. Literally a better Gorilla Pod. Because like really the thing that sucks about the Switch Pod is that, you know, you just don't have that flexibility to put it on like a tree or put it in like on a bench or like a pole. But I mean, it is nice in terms of like durability and be able to hold it. This kind of does both. It's a Gorilla Pod and a Switch Pod and a camera strap. I'm liking this the more I see it. Like, it's super industrial looking. Like it's kind of like they made it at a Home Depot parts. I wonder if they can make that look sleeker in future iterations. But hey, I'm down for it in the first gen. I will take the risk on the first gen on this one.
Hope you guys.
All right, we get it. He's gonna say some stuff, but yeah, dope. Like holy crap, I would totally, absolutely, definitely excited for that one. May. When's this coming out? May? Yeah. So the next one is a chair. And I don't know why, because I have a perfectly functional computer chair, and in my previous review I showed you that I bought a purple cushion for it, and it's been perfect. It's been good for my posture and everything like that. However, I decided to buy a computer chair for some reason, and it's like the strangest thing. It's literally the strangest thing. So let's go into the video. I don't know why I need this yoga chair, but it's coming in May, and we'll see how it is.
Got some bad news. It's not you, it's me. No, wait, actually it is you. And your performance... Such a disappointment. I mean, you...
Is this like weirdly femdom and cucky to y'all?
You only ever want to do it one way. Every time I'm sitting on you, those sounds you make. Oh, God! So annoying. Look, it's clear you can't...
She's cocking this chair so hard. Look how sad it is.
Can't satisfy me. So I think we should start seeing other people.
Let's face it. Even though you don't realize it, most of us are in unhealthy relationships with our chairs. Say hello to BeYou.
This is kind of looking like a weird chair.
Transforming chair that lets you sit in any position. That feels great to be you.
My God, my mind's going into bad places for this. I hope this is not the reason why I was thinking about this. I mean, I think that's cool.
And with
I will
so
give them
many
that.
of us working remotely, it's perfect for your home or office.
I feel like that would be the most reason why I would use it. It's because I feel like that would be cool. Especially since I use my laptop and my computer at the same time. I feel like I'd use that the most.
Setup.
Nope, it's that one. That one. Yeah. Ugh. Bro. No. No! Stop it. Feet stuff? No. I draw the line at feet stuff. I'm down for a lot. I draw the line at feet stuff.
Now, let's talk quality. Cue montage. Beautifully finished veneer wood craftsmanship. Super strong, quick release hinges. that
So they're
can
trying to be
withstand
over the
up
top
to 400
all the time for
pounds
this
of
whole
pressure.
commercial.
Soft yet durable fabric that will stand the test of time.
This is what I'm going to be very interested in. Is like, again, everyone has used high density foam and all this other stuff. I want to see how this holds up. This does look more firm than what my chair does. But it'll be interesting how this holds up.
Double layer foam for a firm yet comfortable contact. And heavy duty wheels that will keep you rolling.
The other reason why I think I opted into this is when I was reading back into the campaign is I didn't like this initially, this color. However, I think they're coming out with a black version, so it'll just be black on black, and I think that'll just make the chair look a lot better.
For years to come. So no matter your body type, your favorite position, or how long you spend.
Okay, I think we get it. Let's go back into what I think. So that one like yoga pose position seems to be what my brain was thinking back then. It was like, oh, that would be cool because sometimes I like to sit on one knee or something just to give myself a little boost. So like being on my knees and sitting on thing, I guess in that position, maybe it'll be a little bit more relieved and, you know, my hip will be more open. So my posture will be straighter. I don't know. That had to be the only reason because like in my mind of while I could lounge more in that one, like the biggest one that stuck out as like, oh, that's interesting is that kneeling position. So I think that would be the best. But yeah, I think that had to be the reason why. Finally, the last one is definitely something that I bought because the commercial was well done. So I want to get that first, and then we can talk about why I probably liked it.
I used to suck. S-U-C, single-use cup suck. But I just didn't want that to be me anymore. So I decided to simplify, trim the fat, only use things that bring me joy. And it all culminated with finding Hitch. Stainless steel insulated water bottle that comes with its very own beautiful barista approved. Oh, no, you don't, Jerry. What the? No more sucks for you.
Right when I was about to talk about the cup, I gotta make a joke.
Let's go. Top of your water bottle, on top of everything else we're supposed to carry, where does it all go? Well, we've seen these methods. You got the...
This is true though. Like, so I basically was talking about like how we now have to carry a bunch of stuff, water bottle, you know, water bottle, coffee cup, other things like that. I have so many managers that do this stuff. It sucks to see them walk in, but they usually
cluster fail, the
do all
halfback,
this stuff.
the captain hook, and the slow poke. And let's be honest, those reusable cups are so easy to forget at home, like the leftovers you thought you were gonna have for lunch. And the collapsible cups are convenient to carry until they need to carry your drink.
Yes, another thing. I have seen this more is the stupid collapsible cup. Like, why is that a good idea? Like, who thinks that like expanding a cup is gonna be strong enough for your everyday use? Like, that's exactly what's gonna happen, or it's gonna crush on yourself. Dumb. I hate collapsible cups.
Hi.
Hi, what can I get for you?
I'd like a double half-cap baby llama's milk frap hemp chia with 2 pumps of unicorn sprinkles.
To go.
To go, but I brought my own cup. Remember?
And that's literally the whole reason why I'm pretty sure I bought this thing. Is because for me in the summer, the biggest thing we did is just hang out in parks for forever. And it was also great for like quarantine dating. Like being able to put out a blanket, have some alcohol, whatever. However, for me, I don't drink like a lot of like sugary drinks, or I don't like drinking like a ton of beer. So I'm usually more a straight liquor guy, tequila to be specific, or like wine if I need to. So like it's cool having the seltzers and all that stuff, but I prefer not getting headaches, and like slamming a whole pack of that is gonna give me a headache in the morning. So staying to tequila is great. The reason why this is awesome is because normally I would never just bring a bottle of tequila because I gotta bring a cup or I gotta bring a bottle. This gets it all done in one, where I can just put the tequila in the bottle and I can have a cup for that. And the reason why I think this is right is because I bought 2 of these as part of this Indiegogo. So I was probably thinking drinks and mixers, 2 drinks, but regardless, I have 2 cups for companion drinking. Don't solo drink. You don't need to do that. If you're solo drinking, come on, man, find a friend. Let's go. But in terms of this is the whole reason why I do it. It's definitely for quarantine dating, hang out with friends in parks, and being able to stay outside as long as possible once the sun comes back and we can do that stuff. Right now, we're all indoors. It sucks, but this is me preemptively wishing for those times of dope-ass summer.
And there's its tiny home. Minimalism. And when you need a free hand, Hitch has a locking cup holder right on top.
See, like, all this stuff is dope. Like, see, even in my sober state, I understand why I bought this. I can vibe with my drunk self and understand where this is going. All the inconveniences of having cups and shit, all done.
Hitch's patent-pending design means that both your cup and your water bottle are double-wall insulated, stainless steel, and BPA-free. And when you're done, just snap the cup back into place with 1 click. By the way,
literally, I don't have to go home at all. I could stay outside all the time. I could be prepped. Let's go. Let's go, summer.
Hitch is the perfect size for most cup holders. Now that's satisfying.
This is obviously in San Fran. This is obviously in San Fran.
Jerry, what did I tell you? Ah, now you know how the earth feels, Jerry. Landfills, Jerry.
They're trying not to
Time
laugh.
to quit the suck and simplify your life with Hitch, the beautiful reusable bottle with a removable barista-approved cup that's always with you.
So yeah, I definitely got this because I wanted to have the ability to go out and have fun, drink with friends, and chill outside for a long time without carrying a bunch of stuff, all one compact package. So I think having these, like just 2 of these in the backpack is gonna be super dope for that. So definitely understand why I got this. If you want to look at it, I'll put all the links to all the stuff that you saw in the bottom pants bar. Those are 5 things, 2 which I have, 3 that are coming, but there will all be reviews on these products, so you guys get a really quick brief on what is going through my head, as well as what you will be seeing soon. Tell me which ones you like the most. Tell me if you have Kickstarters or Indiegogos that you want me to subliminally buy when I'm drunk, and maybe I'll check them out. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking around. You will be seeing more reviews coming soon, so stick to it with me. And again, if you like what you saw, please comment, like, subscribe, do all the things you normally do on a video that you like and love. And as always, I'll see you guys soon. Not next week, very soon. Appreciate you.